Guys, welcome back. We're here to do the karmic third party update. I have pulled a room cast, so bear with me while I collect it from the book. Haven't had this one before. What is going on? I've got one card out so far. I've shuffled the deck and I've got the decks that I'm going to use. And the crowning energy at the moment is make a decision for the karmics. Make a decision. I don't know how I feel about that one. They're perplexed. They're a bit like, what do we do with this? A bit like the Divine Feminine at the moment. What do we do with this? Let's have a look. We have Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. We do have a pending full moon in Sagittarius, and there could be something to do with Divine Masculine in the mix of this connection that's changing. If it's a Divine Feminine, something in the power relating to this connection is shifting also. I wonder if I put the number. Nope, I didn't. Lord have mercy. There it is. What's it to do with? Oh, God. Okay, we'll read from the book in a minute. Let's get the cards ready. The Ruins in reverse. It's not looking hot. Make a decision is the first card for the karmic. And the card says, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Now, if the person is stuck, it depends on how ascended this human being is. Making a decision can come from fair, and it may be not necessarily in a positive way, especially with the ruin cast. It is to do with ash, Odin, mushroom. Don't know how I feel about that. That's Neptune and Pisces, right? I did say something to do with the masculine's energy at the moment, especially with this pending full moon. Something's going to go down. Now, this does relate to Mercury. Mercury will go direct on the 3rd, from the 3rd, shadow till about the 14th. The day is Wednesday and it connects to air. So, yeah, definitely. They're thinking, they don't know what to do. They're thinking on what to do. It feels a little bit like a plot. It feels, could you call it manipulative? Not all karmics are manipulative. So, no, I wouldn't get that. But I would call it calculated. That would be the best word to use. Calculated action. Let's see what's going on. I'll use this deck. Okay, how are they relating to this week at the moment, please? This week coming, first week of June. Okay, there's something in the past that hasn't been sorted. I don't feel this is resolved for them. They do feel for some reason they're making sacrifices. The sacrifice could be a delayed gratification. It appears to be, if this karmic is dealing with a masculine, the way they're coming about it can be that they're sort of like they're unresolved about something. Something's not making them happy. They're indecisive about how to address it. I don't feel there's an agreement. Both parties really aren't in agreement. I do feel this person is up in their head. But there's something that's hurt them, something that's offended them, and there's an unresolved feeling. It's funny because, you know, with the heart chakra, I kind of get that they feel something has been unfair and unjust, and they want this back in their favor. They're trying to get the balance. It doesn't feel, how do I put it? It doesn't feel as though the counterpart has done anything wrong. But they somehow feel this person's attention is not present and really isn't feeling present. It's feeling almost thoughts elsewhere, thoughts, you know, somewhere else. Hi, Dale, how are you? How are your nails? I'm glad you got the evil eye on your nails, to be honest, especially with this month coming. You may need it. Okay, so we have Healing Heart in reverse. They also feel that they're not over you. And so there is a little bit of paranoia coming through. There is something to do with insecurities inside of relationships. So that's about the best way to sum it up. Insecurities with relationships. They can't stop thinking about this. So we have watch your thoughts in reverse. And I think with the crowning energy, make a decision. Like I said, not necessarily is it going to come through healthy. I feel it's to do with this push for wanting something to go in a particular, they want it to go in a particular fashion, and they're not agreeing upon what counterpart's doing. This is to do with growth. This is to do with movement. This is to do with what to do with money as well. And this can also be with family. But in the mix of where this connection is going, they're coming through in a masculine energy, but they're operating through in a maybe a very hot, cold manner. Let's put it that way. Acting like something's okay, then maybe turning around and feeling as though it's not. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of insecurity here, almost feeling like they're losing the shackles on the circumstance. There is control. So the control that's coming up is really causing a little bit of anxiousness with this person. It could be something that they've done, but I feel it's more getting on counterparts back about where they should be, what they should be doing, and how this week is going to go. I feel there's anxiousness. Something in the mix is making them agitated. I do feel values are coming up in the relationship and they're not in agreement. I don't know why I'm seeing something that somebody is spending money on, they're not in agreement with, and I feel its counterpart is not impressed by what this individual here is doing. I also feel there's some sort of gossip that's coming through. But it feels spying. I feel that the karmic is spying on masculine and spying on other people. This could even be you, divine feminine. This person is spying. Okay. Let's go further. There is insecurity about something that counterpart is giving to another person. It may be that they've already given something to somebody else, but it feels jealousy. There is a lot of jealousy coming up. It can be attention. It can be conversations. It can be that this person is really retreating back, and therefore the person is surmising that maybe their energy is being given elsewhere. But there's a lot of insecurities that are coming up in this person's frequency, and it is becoming a little bit demanding. I knew the karmic card would come out again. I just knew it. It was on the table from the twin flame update we did. Let's read from the rune cast and then I'll dig deeper. I'm just trying to digest it. Hi, Leon, next. Okay, so the rune cast is in reverse. We have Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. We do, in June, have a new moon in Cancer, but it's more towards the end of the month. And we're going to have Mercury going direct. This is going to put the pressure on because if people aren't taking accountability, it's going to feel a little bit like a burden. I do feel this karmic is going to be pressured to make a decision due to circumstances, due to changes, and potentially due to attitudes that counterpart is taking. I don't feel this person is enabling, and I do feel if divine masculine in the mix is dealing with this karmic third party, I feel for the masculine, and I'll pull a card for the feminine as well, so we can look at it from both sides, yin and yang. But the masculine in the mix of this karmic third party situation is a bit rebellious at the moment. So I'm not feeling they're putting up with it. A karmic energy and a karmic third party, it's similar frequency. It doesn't have to come through in the fashion that it's going to be with a love interest. It could be that it's a job, a circumstance relating to family, especially because we've got Lilith in Cancer. But it's a bit defiant. So I would say whichever person is dealing with this karmic situation / party, they're not dealing with it in a way that the collective, how do I put it? It's not traditional. Let me put it that way. They're thinking outside the box. They're liberating themselves from it. So these individuals in question, karmic, right? Where is the mouse going? I'm telling you. Should be going crazy with Mercury. You should see the mouse. It's just flicking on the screen. So, Raven, Mercury, Wednesday, it's in reverse. Advice, communication, contemplation, inspiration. The hair in the mix, making a decision. Authority, tradition, blessing, verbal skills. In the esoteric, initiation. Oh, what are they going to do? We'll get some more clarifiers on this, but this person does feel peeved off. Let's put it politely. They're trying to use their wisdom, divination, and inspiration. Delusional, misunderstandings, lies, intellectual stagnation. Two cards here saying the same thing. Victim consciousness at the heart of the matter. Not making a decision, but something's been made for them. Okay. What does it say? It reassures us that the answer is out there and may be revealed through inspiration, wise counsel, or a treasure of traditional wisdom. To be still and to listen, make an effort to receive the embodiment of the wisdom. I think even with us through our ascension, I don't think we necessarily love it. I'll say that. It's not like we go into it and go, gee, man, I'm really liking this ascension. Okay, how are they? Let's get a moon card. How are they going to relate to this circumstance? And then I'll pull another one, and I want to know what it's about. What is this about in the mix of counterpart, please? The karmic energy. This is to do with the romantic connection, and also I think it's to do with divine feminine. We've got the nodes. And not letting it go, even though something in the connection needs to change. Yes. Okay. So the challenge that this person is feeling, and I think some of them can be feeling it too, is it can be a little bit delusional. And this is a little bit of a worry that this has come through, especially because for the last week, I have been picking up on some iffy energy happening in June. Now, the iffy energy can be in correlation to the twin flame path, and maybe a reactional energy that these individuals are going to have. It can be a little bit delusional. It may be due to jealousy, like I said, relating to the past. They're trying to block these blessings. They could be trying to block this connection. There may be an awareness of it, and I would say for many there is. I feel this individual is aware of the other person being twin and the connection in the mix. And I am seeing stalking on media, so this can be Facebook, well, wherever you are, email, maybe watching, counterparts' phone, whomever is in the mix of this, they're being stalked, but the other person is as well. And there is jealousy here. There's something to do with wanting to stagnate this growth. Okay. Reverse, the power of persuasion may be used by others to undermine the better judgment. Bit of manipulation going on here. We must take care only to transmit and receive that of which we understand and know to be true. I told you, Neptune tells you the truth, even if you don't want to digest it, right? Otherwise, we are adding to the misunderstanding and delusions that threatens to destroy the notion of truth. So I feel this person knows something, okay? I do feel, look, it could be gossip, it could be, stalking. They know the deal, right? They may be even picking up on the emotion inside the connection. Maybe these two individuals in the mix have actually had this conversation previously. And I feel it's kind of like repeating it. I don't know why, but I am feeling counterpart is really fed up of repeating themselves. I don't feel communication. Now, that can be that they're not together. It could be that they're keeping it silent. They don't feel they have to explain themselves. I feel the kind of backtracking a bit, and this backtracking feels like, okay, that isn't working. I've tried that and I've done it before, so why isn't it working? And again, if this is a particular type of an energy that has used manipulation for a very long time, yes, they will go back to trying that tactical approach because they're stuck in the 12th house, which in layman's terms, 12th house, especially with Neptune, it's based on codependency, okay? So it's sort of like they're going into the mix of this circumstance feeling very much attached to an outcome. And we can be super attached to an outcome. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get what we want. I do feel this person maybe could be drinking a lot. It just feels that whatever those band-aids are, they're trying to use them. It could be that they're using, again, wellness to manipulate this situation. It can be health, wellness. It could be, some sort of an illness that they have, and therefore you need to be here for me. But there's something in the mix here to do with either a person, 12th house, transcended over. And it regardless, whoever side of the fence it's on, there's something, a manipulation, okay? They know that ultimately this is moving. They can delay it and stagnate it, but they do feel it's sort of like sands falling through the hands. I can feel it's almost falling away. That's making the person actually more anxious. So, you know, usually when you reach an acceptance and you see that a circumstance isn't working very well, you kind of do reach a resolve. And I feel this week this person could be a little bit dangerous. I feel, especially because they feel that the shackles are losing grip. I'm going to pull a clarify because I'm actually seeing a counterpart energy in the mix of this connection getting up and walking out. Wherever they are with these individuals, whether it's individuals or individual, because I'm getting about 3 storylines here. It can be that they just don't say anything, they pick up and they go. And I'm really feeling it's almost like somebody blocking the door, and it's really weird. It's like they're just getting up and going. I don't feel this person expected that. For some, this has already happened. For some, I feel there's a window. They're even showing me over to the 2-week mark into June. But it's third party. They know they're a third party in the mix. They know that they know what the deal is. They know that this person's not happy. I don't know why, but I do feel I'll pull a card for the Divine Feminine, which I did promise. Sorry if I'm a bit scattered. I'm feeling this person's energy is very scattered. Yeah, they are. Ooh. Divine Feminine. If you're dealing with a karmic, watch yourself, okay? Something may take you by surprise. If there's a karmic individual around you, watch your back. Because they will do anything. You need to really watch your back, because I've got a very strong download there. That if you're dealing with some person that's a karmic, don't underestimate what this person's capable of. They're not quite right. Let's pull crystal. What else am I getting? Sorry if I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just trying to focus on the channeling. Okay, I would suggest at the moment prepping for next week, prepping for this transit. It's asking you to protect your aura. Okay, any cords you need to cut them now. Cut those cords, tune out of it, take the power away from them. I feel psychic attacks. You've got to be really, really healthy with that. And you need to not underestimate. I think sometimes when we're spiritual, we tend to forget that people are capable of anything. And so we can be very conditioned. There is forgiveness. It's not that you can't have forgiveness, but it doesn't mean to allow yourself to undermine your intuition. And I feel if there's a person in the mix that you're currently dealing with and you know they're a toxic individual, this is the time really between now and the first 2 weeks of June is to really be mindful of that. They won't have your operation system psychologically to deal with the adversity. So there is a potential that there can be some cord cutting of attachments there, but it's almost like vendetta energy. It doesn't feel very healthy at all. I think both parties in the mix dealing with karmic cycles at the minute, it's not working. I almost feel both parties coming in together. Now, I want to find out about this third party energy further. What is going on with that place? Yeah, it's like they know. Just feel like the person's getting up and walking out. I don't know where they're going. Okay, so the karmic feels that they're not the karmic feels that they're not receiving the commitment they deserve. They're questioning counterpart. They also are questioning themselves. It's making them very superstitious, and I do feel like I said, I'm seeing them actually search for you on media. This is a little bit of stalkerish energy. And that can even be for those that are living together. I've been feeling that his ex-wife and masculine. You can't cut a cord to your masculine because you are the masculine. You have masculine inside of you. So it's an aspect of something that you're cutting off from yourself. I'll explain after. Okay. It's like they're trying to block them from having a life. I don't know what this is. It's not working. It's really not working. This was power given intentionally to the person to say, okay, well, this is what a connection looks like. I'll just leave it, right? I don't feel I don't feel it's remaining calm. I do feel this is going to get a bit yucky next week. I feel with this third party energy, I don't feel Divine Masculine has made this quiet. Like, they have talked about you. They've made it very open that they have more feelings. I do feel for quite a large sum of you, maybe they were friends when they first got together. This is really weird, and they've just been really candid with this person about their feelings for you. So they kind of knew they were setting themselves up for disaster. You know, for some, maybe they have been in this connection for a very long time, and they did know initially that they had a connection with you. But however this is playing out, I feel this week it's almost like something that is going down. They're noticing counterpart really pulling back, and also feel for feminines at the moment, be it you're in a karmic relationship or you've had one coming back over the last 3-4 weeks. Just really watch those individuals. They don't have to be romantic partners. They can actually be just siblings. We've got Sagittarius happening, so it can be a sibling that is coming back that is quite toxic, that maybe is a little bit full of drama, and you really need to watch your P's and Q's. You know, don't start drama, keep out of drama, but definitely be aware of your surroundings. Now, the clarifiers and what they're asking you to address is there's something in the mix. Some of you potentially could feel a little bit cursed at the minute. Yes, there could be a bit of an evil eye, so I would do a gem removal. I do feel part of it is because this karmic third party is actually tuning into you guys quite a bit. The outcome for the third party is actually in reverse. This person is not enjoying this situation. It's not what they thought it was going to be. There is a lot of fights at the moment. This reading is going to give me wrinkles more than I got. Oh, look, I feel that whomever is dealing with this karmic third party, they're fed up. They're like, they've been trying to be too many things. I feel whoever is in the mix of this, masculine or feminine, dealing with this karmic, these pocket groups with the messages that are coming through this week, it does look as though it's been a lot. They do feel they've been spreading themselves like that, are trying to be too many things. I feel in the mix, if they have been communicating with you and then going silent, then communicating with you is this slow burning energy, but they really are quite fed up. If they have been agitated, it is because they've been trying to work out how to navigate this. But it's just going to happen so quick. That's how it's coming through. We've got our people at the foundation. It's like, it's just going to happen. I think they kind of know that that's how it's going to be. This can be getting up and walking out of a room. It can be getting up and walking out of a house, getting up and walking, getting onto a plane. We've got Jupiter here. But it's something quick, and it's because it's not stable. It's really not stable. This person may need to retreat to think. They're not telling themselves any fake stories that, hey, it's going to get together soon, it'll get better. I'm really not feeling that at all, because we do have the 5 of Wands. We've got consolidation. It's almost like, they're looking up to the sky, hoping it's going to get better. No, it'll get, no, they're not silly. They know it's been like this for a while. Therefore, when it does come to the crunch, this tension, it's almost like it could come to a heated, unpleasant, kind of kahuna. Let's put it that way. I don't know why I'm hearing a whole lot of home truths. This can be home truths. This is what, oh God. They're using yucky words. I'm not going to say it. I'm on YouTube. I'll be polite. Unpleasant truths are coming through somebody's lips, and I think they're just turning directly into this person. I'm going to pull a clarify. It feels as though they're saying, and you see yourself, how this has made this person second guess themselves. And it is, in the higher logical point of view, yes, the advice cards for this individual here is actually saying, hey, step back, and there's a lesson in it. That they're actually not seeing it. The reaction and the control energy of how they've been exhibiting energy towards twin has been lower frequency. So this person has been holding their tongue, and that's what I see, especially from the crowning energy. It was like they were holding their tongue with this behavior because it's been very flighty, very hot, cold. Now what I'm seeing is the outcome is there is upheaval. You know, this person knows damn straight they've got options, and they're definitely better than, you know, being tied to a circumstance where they don't directly feel welcome. Yeah, maybe having faith that it was going to get better, but really not. I do feel you guys are going to get communication, so get ready for that. You may need to be grounded for it, okay? Whoever is in the mix linking to twin and not in the karmic relationship, I do feel it's really important to get grounded. You might be a bit snappy, but try and keep grounded, because I think you need to hear this person. I think they've really reached closure. It doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't be cautious, okay? The cautious is more to do with what is the gist of this situation. You know, I feel the person's going to have to go back to cut more off, but I don't think they're going back. Oh, that's not what I'm feeling at all. When this person walks out the door, that's done and dusted. I don't feel, however, the karmic is going to lay down quietly. Okay, that's one thing I will say. That's why I'm warning you that, you know, be calm, hear it out, get as much information as you can. You may need it to be able to navigate what to prepare for with this person in the mix. I'll come back in 10 minutes. What do we want to do next? Do we want to do masculine or feminine? Oh, God, really? Yeah, you know, use your intuition, guys. I think your guides are real. There's anxiousness here. No joke, there's anxiousness, but just really watch yourself. It's almost like whoever is not on this third party, whatever side you're on, be cautious, both of you, okay? More because I'm feeling there's almost like you know, when you get to a point you're like, oh, I should let something go. I'm feeling watch people. That's what I'm getting, is watch people, be aware, be very aware. A certain leopard hasn't changed its stripes. I don't think this is masculine. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that's it. I feel it's this energy here, and the people you circle yourself with, really watch yourself in the first week to 2 weeks of June. I don't know what I was going to say, May. Some of it may have happened this month, but I feel it's something in the first 1 to 2 weeks. We're still going to do another reading after. It literally looks like you said Macca's. No joke, and I've been craving it, and I shouldn't. Because just all vegan, man. Vegan. Been eating vegan. So we'll do masculine. Okay, I'll be back. Give me 10 and we'll be back.